Well, we'll see how the video goes as it goes. Battery on my phone's a little low. 20%. And it can suck some energy. And as you see, they are getting ready to develop my neighbor. Unbeknownst to me, the land got sold, and now we get more houses. So anyways, it's been a while. I don't usually like to wait this long. And Attila here was kind of worried last time I roped him. So on to swing a rope and stuff. And so since he had a couple days off, I had to go to the hospital on Friday for some tests and stuff. And then trailer loading in Heber yesterday. And yeah, now we're back. Again, I like to just start off to see how he's going to be to kind of swing it there. And obviously, that's quite a bit of pressure for him, just in itself. And I don't want him to like have so much pressure sometimes that they'll jump the fence. I've had some horses that I just had to rock this rope and get them used to it, and that was enough trouble. But I'd like to get to where, whether I rope him or not, that he can build some confidence in there. So we add some stimulus, and when he trots, I'll pause for a little bit. And when he speeds up, I'll kind of start swinging it again. Now we have what I call a knot rope here. So he's pretty light once we got him roped the other day, so that wasn't too big a deal. But with the knot rope, it's only going to close the loop so far. So if you ever had one that was going to pull pretty hard, it wouldn't choke him down, or a cow. When the cow faces up, you can get your rope off. And again, we'll just get him used to it swinging here. Sometimes we might even throw it over the saddle, over the rump a few times. Good. Now if he wanted to come in, I'd let him come in. He's kind of starting to flick that ear a little bit, so if he thought maybe he'd want to, I might try to draw there a little. But he may not be able to handle it there. Kind of could come to the walk. It's great. Good. We just take it away, because if I just put it on him, well, then I could just look cool and not miss. So I'm at least 100% for my first shot. 1 for 1. So as we close this, see, it only closes so far. So if he got straight away and got his head down, it would come off there. It wouldn't choke him down. This is a little bit big. It's kind of for a little bit bigger cattle. And we want to get him good about being able to swing it both ways. And I'd rather have him kind of want to be here and build some confidence and build up roping him kind of close to start with. I'm trying to attack him with the rope sometimes. But if he couldn't handle it, then we'd send him out. But if he could handle it here a little bit as we start swinging it and build a loop, I get a little more careless with it all the time. And the last time we swung an overhand, so it goes the direction he goes. This time we're going to swing a hula hand. And if he stays there, then we'll kind of go the other way and set him up if he wants to take off the other way. And at least he's not wanting to run off and can kind of handle me swinging it here. If you were ever going to rope off him, if he couldn't even handle swinging it here, it's just going to scare him worse as you get a little further out there. So as we throw it at him, he may get scared. but he was able to stay. He sure wasn't sure, but he was able to stay. And for him, that's a huge change. So I'm good. The last time, like I said, I don't like to wait that long, but that's a huge confidence builder. He kind of had to get some energy out and playing in the water. When he got sore, we kind of blocked him off a pin, so he had a little less room to move, not run around and kind of get hurt there a little bit. And so he gets a little bit of pinned up energy there. And again, maybe it's going to go over his head here, and that's going to bother him. Good. So if he chooses to go, we'll keep some pressure on him. And this is the other way. And again, you kind of think back, observe, remember, compare. I mean, can't be perfect all the time, but maybe would have been a good place to quit. But we are entered where we're entered now. Might take down a coil in case I have to rope in here. But if not, he can just travel. Like I said, I can swing the rope here and let him. I needed him to move out a little bit anyways. And as long as he's moving out, I can get some shoulder exercises in here. This one's a little sore on me. This swing, try to rest on my downswing. And sometimes, again, these horses, they've been lunged a bunch, so they see anything and they think they're supposed to just run around and around and around, rather than use their brain and think. It's such a shame to me that people don't give them the time to really think and make decisions there. That they feel they need to escape you and then wonder why they're bracy when they start to ride them. Kind of going into the wind here. That's kind of what happened before on this overhand. Good. You're okay. Let's see if you can handle it. No, can't handle it. No, I don't want to go this way. There you go. I'll take that. I don't like to have to block him there to get it, but he kind of looked there with some confidence, see? Good. And again, he can just get used to that flipping around there. And we'll draw back again. Again, all that's just another opportunity to get him to hook on. And you'd like to see it. Good. We're going to help him stay a little bit here. Realize he doesn't have to go here. He's just kind of leaving there, and then when he goes, we'll make it difficult, but not impossible. We want him to think at a bit of a pace that he can work at it. And it's okay to be afraid. Sometimes you or I might get afraid. Sometimes people lie about getting afraid. I know a lot of cowboys that do. It's like, I wasn't afraid. Really? Why was your butt so puckered up there? We're going to do it a little easier. Good. He has a little confidence. Good. He stepped up with quite a bit of confidence there. Like, man, just pet me, would you? Good. You're alright. So we might help him to stay a little bit here this time. Good. And just swing the tail of this and rope him with the tail there. Good. But I wouldn't say it's confidence. He's really trying to hang in there. Confidence is knowing that you are prepared for that unthinkable. For sure he's not prepared. It's a conditioned response. He can feel this on his neck. I'm here to help him a little closer. So he's like, man, I can kind of start to trust in you, which is great. But I wouldn't say, there we go, good. Wouldn't say he's good at it. But if I could help it, again, I don't want him really like it, like if it had caught and he hadn't spun out there last second, then I could really, if he did run and I caught, then I could block him from leaving there. Now we're going to kind of go over his head. Good. 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 And I think that's a great place to stop the video since the phone's a little dead. Of course, you know me. One more, the famous one more. You do one more and it all falls apart and you don't get the cool finish. Oh, one more worked. Good. And then if you're not careful, that last one, that one more is the one that keeps you there all night building. So I'm going to quit the video here. If you guys have any questions, make sure you ask them in the bottom there. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys watching. Finally cracked the 1800 mark. I hope one day we'll look back at that and think, man, only 1800. But it is what it is. I thought it'd be there faster. But again, I do this so that people will have the forever on the internet. You guys will have it. I would give anything if I had a bunch of videos of some of my friends and mentors, and Mike Thomas when I was young, and Buck when I was young. People steal my tapes. So now, with my tapes, oh, my sensor, it'll be there forever. So you guys can learn. So just giving it back to you a little bit, and it's incomplete. You know, I know a friend of mine said you make it look really easy, and it should look easy, but it's not easy. It took me 35 years of practice and thousands of horses to get it. So I found a way that works really good, and very blessed to have been around who I was, but it's not easy. So those of you that are struggling, you're not alone. Those of you that are struggling, maybe struggling on the bottom, or it's not easy. Those of you that kind of have it figured out, tell people you'll get there. So you'll get there. Enjoy the journey on the way. Again, riding horses is supposed to be fun. Thanks for watching. God bless y'all. Have a brilliant day. Happy trails.